or exit gas station. So the developer of the game has given me Daylight, the Daylight DLC to check out. So basically, we obviously know what the main game was. We go around and we play a man, and we basically go around and we make sure everything's up to scratch before we end our day. We'd have to do 7 days in a row of that without making a mistake. And yeah, so the Midnight DLC differed to that slightly and made it was pretty much the same, but it was spooky. The Daylight DLC, it's different. Okay, so basically what I'm getting the idea of is that we are the character that we've played in the last two, the main game and the DLC, we are his wife. And we are going into the gas station with a camera, and we're going in and we're checking for anomalies in an attempt to try and figure out what happened to our husband, okay? So, it plays out in a more traditional kind of anomaly game kind of thing. But let's check it out. So, Daylight.
I've already missed you enough, Edgar. Honey. I'm taking matters into my own hands. I will find out what fate befell you. The owner of the gas station isn't very talkative, but I know he's hiding something. I need to find every single suspicious occurrence and snap a photo of it. I hope they lead me to you.
Okay, so I'm guessing with in the same way that all kind of the anomalies games are, is like the first run we get is the safe run. It's always the same. So we're gonna have a look around. Yeah, so she comes in, she buys like a can of drink, she gets back in her car. Okay, so we're trying to pay attention here.
For God's sake, what is this thing? And why is everyone else ignoring it? I should take a picture immediately.
To finish your investigation, you must photograph anomalies at the gas station. There will always be 2 or 3 anomalies on the station after this day. If you miss an anomaly, you will have to start the day from the beginning. Good luck. Okay.
Okay, I need the whole thing in one shot. Nice and clear. I got it! Wait, am I hallucinating? No, it was right there. I've still got it on the photo. Something is definitely off about this place.
It is?
I should look for more tomorrow.
Alright. Sorry, no, yeah, because I do see it's doing stuff, so yeah, I know the sound's normal, but okay. I'm gonna pop myself here. Hi, Chris. Oh,
I've already missed you enough, Edgar. Honey.
I forgot to do a thing.
I'm taking matters into my own hands. I will find out what fate
That's on
befell
me.
you. The owner of the gas station isn't very talkative, but I know he's hiding something.
Okay, that already looks better.
I need to find every single suspicious occurrence and snap a photo of it. I hope they lead me to you.
Alright.
For God's sake, what is this thing? And why is everyone else ignoring it?
Alright, so to finish your investigation, you
I
must
should take a
photograph
picture
anomalies at the
immediately.
gas station each day for an entire week. There will always be 2 or 3 anomalies on the station after this day. If you miss an anomaly, you will have to start the day from the beginning. Good luck. Okay.
Okay, I need the whole thing in one shot. Nice and clear. I got it! Wait, am I hallucinating? No, it was right there. I've still got it on the photo.
I have Cheza. This is a
Something
this is a
is
new
definitely
DLC.
off about this place.
This is the Daylight DLC. I've played
I
the
should
main
look for more
game,
tomorrow.
and I've played the Midnight DLC. And this is the Daylight DLC. It does, yeah. It comes out tomorrow. So. Alright, so where am I going from here? I do. I loved the main game, and I loved the Midnight DLC. Like, so I'm very glad that I get the chance to check this out. But yeah, I obviously get why you won't be here long because spoilers, because I know that you're gonna be checking out the main game. So
With each day, I'm closer to you, Edgar.
you go, yeah. Get yourself an early night. Yeah, get yourself an early night. It'll be good for you. Okay, so we know from this point on that there's 2 or 3 anomalies every time we enter. So, ma'am, you're overly smiley, ma'am.
This will work.
Look how creepy that photo is. But that's 1. I think that is 1. Because she's just walked in with the Helmut kind of smile.
Nothing out of order here.
Alright, that's...
Nice catch.
Alright, there might be one more. So, like, we know there's at least two, but I'm gonna... Like, we're gonna look anyway.
Nice photo, but I don't think there's anything particular on it.
Okay. Because I know that differed from what it was on the thing. So, we're not necessarily looking for things that might be slightly out of place. We're looking for things that might just be wacky and kind of bizarre. Potentially. Okay. It's the same gas station, Renegade. It's the same gas station. It even kind of sells the same stuff. So one of the things you do find sometimes in indie games is that they do use the same assets. So yeah, this does have the same kind of gas station. This does have the same gas station as Roadside Research, and it does also have like the same. There's another horror game that I know that's also has this, called Horror Gas Station Case. Alright, so I found two, but I don't see any others that have me kind of worried and concerned. So we're going to get in that car. Got sent home from work. I hope everything's okay.
The trail went cold. Here we go again.
Okay, I missed an anomaly. Okay. At least it's... So we know that there is 3 there. We know that there's definitely 3. And that I missed one. Okay, so she's not smiling. Okay, so you got sent home because you're not well. Hey, that's not right.
One step forward. Nice catch.
Alright, so we've got 2. Well, I hope you're feeling better soon.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's 3 anomalies. So we know that there's 2 or 3 every time. So King's been vomiting, you've had a bad stomach, and someone heard you be sick, wasn't happy because it... I get not being happy and not wanting to leave because money, but like, if you're sick, you need to go home. You need to be going home, and you need to be resting and all of that stuff.
The fear of the unknown is all that's keeping me from understanding.
Okay, so we did pass that one, which I knew because we got the 3. So, and we got some Phasmo.
Are finicky and smudge sticks don't always work, so this could end up busted.
I mean, they are new, so.
Yeah, it's learning their behaviour.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, why is he too slow? Oh, okay.
Okay, so she
he
waves.
mad. He mad. He's a mad Galileo.
Hey, there's a box in her car.
I'm good at this.
I did hear. I did hear. Yes. Hi, little gasoline man. Alright, so we've got 2. We're going to have another look around, make sure that there's not a third. We don't know if there's a third. There could be a third. We aren't sure. So, we just kind of keep looking until we... Until either we're certain that there isn't a third or we find a third. But yeah, I did see that, yeah. And congratulations again. Yay for hitting goals. Okay. Unless it's really subtle. Yeah, you told me that too. Because it's a huge achievement. Like I was in the same boat. Like I never thought that I'd reach 200 either, and yeah, I'm celebrating 1.6 with Poppy's playtime later tonight. So
Something went wrong last time. Let's start from the beginning.
okay, so I did miss the anomaly, but okay, I like that it's I like that it's forgiving. So if I miss something, it just makes me redo the day, not like all 7 days. So I haven't even found one yet, and there's supposed to be at least 2. You have one thing to do before you go home into your bed, which is get something to drink. What are you thinking of getting to drink? I don't see anything. Ooh, that's a little weird.
Perfect.
Okay, so there's at least 1 more, possibly 2 more. Like, I should be familiar enough with this gas station to see things, but... or I don't know, water and soup.
Nothing out of order here. Nothing out of order here.
Then why is there a single thing of orange juice over here next to the apple juice? That... I mean, I struggle with it too because it feels like all really weird in my stomach, but...
Nice photo, but I don't think there's anything particular on it.
But, like... Possibly, like, something with... Could you add, like, something to it? Like... Alright, time to look on the outskirts because I'm not seeing anything
I shouldn't stray too far.
I'm not. I'm just trying to see if there's anything like... Yeah, like a little bit of cordial maybe.
How does it even exist?
Alright, so we've got 2. And I think I've been fairly thorough.
I shouldn't stray too far.
Let's do another, like, quick... Like a quick look-see roundsies just in case. Because, yeah, we've got at least the 2, but we know that there's a possibility that there's a 3rd. And there's always at least 2 or... There's always 2 or 3. Okay, let's get back in the car. And hope that this thing says 3, and we can move on.
You've gone down the spiral of work, Edgar.
Okay, so there was
I'll
only
pull
the
you out
2.
of it. Just you wait.
Okay, so investigation 3. Okay, see one already. But that's also not going to... Okay, let me make sure there's nothing sus with the woman first.
No clear anomalies on this one. Into my collection.
Yeah. It's the same. It's just still a box in the thing. Let's have a look, see. Because one of these days it's going to be in the car, so.
out of order here.
Okay, so you just kind of shoulder glitchy. Gotcha. It's like you're doing a weird kind of shoulder dance thing. I wanted to make sure.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's 2. There might be one more. So we're gonna we're still having a thorough look just in case. But I don't think I see anything else. So let's get back in the car. You just got on your second bus home. So nearly home, I'm guessing? Nearly home?
I'm off the track. I need a new lead.
Burn the petrol station first. But then I'd never know what happened to my husband. Okay, so there was 3 anomalies and we missed one. Okay. That's how Kale says hi in here. It's like, I about 20 minutes now. Yeah, it's normal. It's normal. Okay, so there will be at least 2. There still might be 3. But the woman looks fine, as does her car. And she's still got the box in the back there.
Nice.
Okay, so there's 1. There'll be at least 1 more, possibly 2. Good, just at work for another 20-ish hours. Ooh. Like, I hope it goes by fast. Oh, but let me do the thing. It hopefully will.
Hey, we don't want you here. Oh no, there's cookies. Where's my pizza gone? Oh, what the fuck is that?
Is this like a haunted Christmas game? Because if that was an elf and there was cookies, are we... And there's clearly snow and like Christmas lights.
Stop.
Alright, so there's at least 1 more anomaly that we need to find. Oh, it's worse than that? So it's not a Christmas anomaly? Why did I say Christmas anomaly? I meant to say like Christmas, like... Hello, bear. There's a bear in there.
1 step forward.
Yeah, yay for home and bed. She's been in... And if I find out, you're pretty sure it's a Christmas horror game based off Mariah Carey getting angry at you for not liking Christmas. So she murders you and your dog? Bad Mariah Carey. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. Okay. So it might only be the 2 anomalies, but there might be a third. So we're gonna... I'm gonna have another look just in case. When doesn't Sandy lose her train of thought? That should be what we should be thinking. Because... Lizard. 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 Hey, I don't see anything out of the ordinary anymore. I could be gaslighting myself, but... Are those the same lizard emotes, or... There's a button. I love buttons. Buttons are fun. Okay, so hopefully we see 4 and not 3. It's not the end of the world if we see 3, but like,
Find the anomaly during the day. Understand it under the moon.
Okay, so that's good. There was only the 2. Okay, so she's waving at me. And a creepy smile. Got the box in the back. Okay, that looks normal. Yeah, so he's doing the wave thing that he normally does. Okay.
Here we go.
Alright, so that was strange. So that's 1. There's at least 1 more. Possibly 2 more. So we do need to, like...
Nice photo, but I don't think there's anything particular on it.
One of these days, I'm going to open the thing and, like, there's going to be a copy of the boss or the woman just sitting on the toilet. Or doing something like that. I don't know. Okay. Are there normally this many pill bottles?
Nice photo, but I don't think there's anything particular on it.
that's a different game, but set in the same gas station. Because that game's Hera gas station case, because I've played that and gotten that. And I have a clip about it. Yeah, because I remember opening the door and going, this is a gas station, sir. This is a public place. I'm not sure. I can look into it. Because I also did the demo for it. It says Q2 2026, so it could be sometime within the next 3 months. So we're missing at least one. There's at least one anomaly somewhere. You need some horror games and horror demos? Do you like anomaly games? So am I, but they're fun. I still find them fun, even though I'm horrible at them. Is it supposed to be?
No clear anomalies on this one.
You tried observation duty once? Like, I can recommend a few pretty good horror-based ones. The Stairwell's pretty good. It's by the same publishers as this. Then The Last Screening's got a demo that's really good. It's based in a cinema. I played a horror game last night that everyone, like on my demo night, not last night, but the night before, that everyone was terrified of. You have to clip this or forget. I can just send you through a list of recommendations if you need. Hey, Sky, can we do the thing for Sky, please? I'm blind. I can't find it. There's at least one more. Ooh, we got a Phasmo clip. Oh, actually, it might not have been a Phasmo, but...
I got a jump scare.
It wasn't a Phasmo clip, but it was funny. There is at least one anomaly and I'm missing it. She did proper scream. That was a proper scream. It better not have been on that woman's car. Okay, they've replaced the extinguisher with tomato salmon.
I'm good at this.
That's what that was. They replaced it with tomato salmon. Okay, we'll do another like quick look outside. I nearly got jump scared by your clip, but as soon as I realized, okay, it looks like a horror game, I'm just gonna clench my butt cheeks in anticipation.
Home won't feel the same until I bring you back.
Okay, so we've got 2 more clear investigations, and then okay, boxes in the car. Nothing looks suspicious about her car. That was Ghost Jan, isn't it really good? You can go in that game with your butt. Okay, not spotting anything on like the roofs and stuff. Oh, we haven't spotted any yet.
One step forward.
Okay, so there's one.
Right into my file.
There might still be one more, so we're gonna have like a look, because those ones were, so we're still gonna have like a look. Okay, I don't think I see anything else. Still waiting for him to start looking weird, but he hasn't done it yet. Like, she's done a thing where she had a creepy smile, but I haven't seen, like, anything from him yet.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Okay, 6.
Keep a keen eye, Lucy.
So this one and the next one. Okay, she looks normal. Inside the car looks normal. Outside the car looks normal. I prioritize her because she leaves. So if anything's wrong with her and she leaves, I kind of miss it and I'm screwed. You look normal. I am mistaken. Okay. You looked normal and then it turned around and your head's all weird. So okay, so that's why you're not weird from this angle. But from this angle, you just do a weird thing where you follow me.
Got it.
Where's the door?
Got it.
Yeah, there's no door to the storage room. Alright, so we're going to keep looking because there might be a third. We want to make sure there's not a third.
Got it.
And there's the third. Okay, so we can leave. We don't even need to bother with that other room because there's two. Because the rules say that there's either 2 or 3. So as long as we find the 2, it's then a 50-50 shot of whether we pass or not.
This place feels wrong. My body shivers every time I step inside.
Okay. That all looks fine. You look fine. Oh, there's still a box in the back of your car. Outside your car looks fine. Okay, let's go inside. Okay. I don't see anything in like the main 2 rooms, so they might be.
Into my collection.
Well, there's one.
Clear as the moonlight.
Okay, so there's 2. We have like another look-see roundy, make sure that we're not like it's not the end of the world if we are. It just means we do this day again. So that all looked, yeah, fine for me again. So we are just going to go.
There must be something hidden in the locked storage room. I need to find a way inside.
Okay, so we've passed the 7 days. Now we need to. Okay.
This is unnerving. There are some strange signs on the photo. Maybe I should follow them.
So we're looking for the. Alright, so same signs on the photo. Like, it just says that way. Or does it mean this way? Because it's upside down.
I shouldn't stray too far.
I'm not trying to stray too far. I'm trying to work out what I'm supposed to do here. Like, it said. Like, it says exit that way. Okay.
It's a key. Perhaps it will open up the storage room. So many papers.
Okay. We are
The boss
hiring.
of this gas station is sending job posts all over the continent. And the offer is strangely alluring. Edgar must have seen one of them before coming here. I think that's everything for tonight. I should resume my daily investigations.
Okay. So... Okay, so we go back to investigation completed. Okay, so there's three endings, so I need to do that another 2 times to get like the real ending. Let's do it again. So it's not that hard, so we know there's at least 2.
And with it, new revelations.
Especially, like, we know what we're looking for, so go in. Like, they might be a little harder or something, but...
This will work.
Because, yeah, his top and stuff changed. Okay. So there's at least one more. Those are eyeballs.
Nice catch.
So there's still potentially one more. Not seeing anything. Worst comes to worst, we do it again. So, yeah. Worst comes to worst, we just do it again, and yeah. But we found 2.
The trail went cold. Here we go again.
Okay, so we did miss one. So there was 3. Yeah, like, we know that we can't, like, leave until we found at least 2.
One step forward.
Okay. Let's check that.
Nothing out of order here.
was about to say something's potentially
Nice
really
catch.
subtle, but... That would be a decahedron. Because, deck is 10. Like, that in itself, there's a big hint. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I only saw the 2, and I think we've had like a pretty thorough... We've had a pretty thorough look.
With each day, I'm closer to you.
Okay,
Edgar.
yeah, it was just the 2 there. No foodies, so you don't know this one? Okay, so you look normal first, straight off the bat. Okay, so I already know that there's an anomaly in the garage because the thing's playing. Okay. Okay. I must be imagining... I hear it, but I don't see it. Unless it's outside.
Perfect.
Okay, so it was the actual sign that was doing it. Okay. A note to self, I should be looking in here as well. Hey Sherlock, how you doing? Can we do the thing for Sherlock, please? So there is at least one more that we need to be looking for. I'm glad to hear that. So if you guys see anything that looks kind of weird or that it doesn't kind of belong, let me know and we'll take a photo and see. Hey, let me stand at...
Nice photo, but I don't think there's anything particular on it. Nothing out of order here.
I swear it keeps kind of like glitching in and out of reality a little bit. There's definitely something I'm missing. And this one might be subtle. I don't think it's... Hey, let me grab...
And I bet they're going to come in through that broken window. Ah, they're in through my door. Can't trust the axe. I'm assuming my light attracted them. Ah, no! Getting bit.
Nothing out of order here.
I just want to make
Oh,
sure
just
that,
been
like, the
infected.
fact that I could open it wasn't the anomaly.
Oh, you lovely, lovely people. I'm assuming my light shining has just got them all. Who are you? Hey? Who are you?
I can't find it. There's at least one more.
Ow! Okay, that was a radar. What a... yeah.
There's at least one more anomaly, but I'm not seeing it.
Nice photo, but I don't think there's anything particular on it.
Is that... Does it always say please do not stand on the toilet
Nice
seat?
photo, but I don't think there's anything particular on it.
Okay. Like, we know that there's at least two every day. I'm just not spotting the second one. Like, it's obviously... must be, like, really subtle.
Nothing out of order here. Nice photo, but I don't think there's anything particular on it.
Those are fine. Or is the game trying to, like, gaslight me and there legitimately isn't a second one or something and it's just, like, playing with my head?
Nice photo, but I don't think there's anything particular on it.
I didn't see anything.
I shouldn't stray too far. No clear anomalies on this one.
Unless she... Unless the anomaly was on the woman and I missed it.
I shouldn't stray too far.
I might reset the day because I'm drawing a blank and I've checked everything and now I'm stressing and... Like... Today's a bust. I'm just going to... put my hands up in the air and admit defeat here because this one's a bust.
Something went wrong last time. Let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, so it was only the one that I missed. Okay, car looks fine.
I'm good at this. This will work.
Okay. 2 spotted like right off the bat there. So there might be one in here, there might not. But we've got the minimum of 2 that we need to... We also, as far as I know, haven't had any repeats yet, so... Okay. Okay, we found the 2. We got pretty much a 50-50 shot of there not being another one. So let's... But I haven't had any double ups yet, so... Let's go.
The fear of the unknown is all that's keeping me from understanding.
Okay. So that's good. There was none there. I'm not outwardly spotting anything out of. You look normal. You're like, nothing's repeated just yet. You'd think you'd be like slightly a little bit more concerned with the fact that like, that there's this strange woman coming around his gas station taking photos. You'd think he'd be a little bit more concerned, but he's not. Okay, that all looks fine.
Perfect.
There's still one. So having like a
No clear anomalies on this one.
I had to check because like it always looks like it's glowy. Okay. Where is it? Like I'm looking, but I don't see it. Sam's garage, that looks right. Hey Lily, how you doing? Can we get a shout out for Lily, please? I really don't see anything, and there's at least one more, so I'm just being blind. Like, it must be subtle because I don't see it. Like, it's obviously subtle because I don't see it. Tired, but you're up doing things. Yay for being up and doing things. I don't see anything. I could get back in my car and just reset the day, but... Oh. There's no stars on that flag.
How does it even exist?
Alright, found it. I was blind. That was my issue. I was blind. That's a shouty for you, Lily. Alright. And I'm pretty confident it's just those two because, like, I've...
Ow, that one hurt. You mother.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident it's just those two because,
We're not gonna talk about that.
I like to do the shouties. Hey, so I'm pretty confident it's just the two because I spent ages looking for that second one, and I'm pretty sure if there was a third, I probably would have found it. So yeah.
You've gone down the spiral of work, Edgar. I'll pull you out of it. Just you wait.
Alright. She looks normal. Nothing sus about her car. So I like to check that out first because obviously she leaves. Let's check the ice chest. Nothing in there, we're fine. Okay, so they're obviously, I'm pretty sure they're inside. Okay. That all looks good. Closed. He's looking all creepy on that.
Into my collection.
Like, that was fairly subtle, but also really kind of creepy. So there's at least one more, possibly two. So...
Nice photo, but I don't think there's anything particular on it.
I thought we were maybe missing some things there. But that's fine. Hello? Hello? It's a floating gas mask that's perving on people while they pee.
Perfect.
I do like that there was kind of like an audio clue there. Like I went in and I heard the breathing. So I thought, oh, someone's in the thing. Alright, so we found 2. So we know that's the minimum. There might be that 3rd so that we keep looking. Like, just in case. But I think we're good. Everything looks fine. Yeah, so we're just continuing to go up this way.
Find the anomaly during the day.
Okay, cool.
Understand it under the moon.
So that's good. It was only the 2, so we didn't miss anything. Not seeing anything that's standing out just straight away. You look fine. Doesn't appear to be anything sus about you. That
Nice.
sign keeps moving. Okay. Ah,
One step forward.
okay, we're obviously gonna, like, keep looking, but that's the minimum 2 that we needed. But yeah, there might be... There might be that 3rd. Yeah, this is actually the DLC to the main game. So the main game is kind of more of a gas station sim meets the Anomaly game. It's kind of a mixture. So in the main game, like we make sure everything looks right, clean up any spills that need to be cleaned up, make sure all of the lights and the doors are turned off and all of that before we leave the building. Otherwise, this guy who was our boss, gets really angry at us. Are your arms always wiggly?
Here we go.
Okay, so that's the 3. That's the 3 anomalies we needed, because, yeah, wiggly arms. So basically, yeah, in the main game you play this one. I'm assuming we play this woman's husband. So in this DLC, we're trying to figure out what happened to her husband. So we are going around and we're taking pictures of anything that looks odd.
Home won't feel the same until I bring you back.
Alright, so 6. It wasn't a booty pick. His arms were wibbly. I had to make sure, like, his arms were wibbly. So I was taking an arm pic of his wibbly arms. Alright, she looks normal. I don't see anything in her car. Okay, Kale, be happy we set the gas station on fire.
I'm good at this.
Like he asked us to when we first started. When he first popped in, he's like, set it on fire. I mean, we didn't set it on fire, but it was on fire for a moment there. Yeah. So that is the first anomaly, that it was kind of on fire. So we don't know if there's 2 or there's 3. There's always at least 2. But we don't know if there's 3 or not. So
One step forward.
okay, so that's the second. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. I think we're fine. We found our 2, so I think we're fine. I did have like, I'd like to say I had a pretty good look, but we'll find out. At worst, this one's pretty forgiving. It just takes us back like to the start of the day and we just repeat it. So, like I'm not too.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Okay.
Keep a keen eye, Lucy.
Okay, nothing stands out straight away. Because sometimes there's something that's you spot straight off the bat. She looks normal. Alright, I didn't actually have Tangier on, but I did. So that didn't pop up there. It did, however, pop up on that screen, and I did see it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Did I just miss something? Yeah. So you did technically still get me. But you have also reminded me that, yes, I need to turn Tangier on, because I didn't turn Tangier on. Bad Sandy. You'll allow it? Alright, so yeah. I haven't found any of the anomalies yet, so there will be at least like the 2. Like, it's weird. The days where you remind me to put it on, to put stuff on, I've already put stuff on. It's the days where you don't, it's the days where you trust me enough to have remembered, that I don't remember. Okay. I don't see anything out here yet, but that's not normal.
Right into my file.
Neither's that.
Got it.
I'm joking, of course. It shouldn't be up to you to remind me anyway. Alright, so I found the two. I found the minimum of 2 because there was the blood on the sink and that weird statue. But I was about to say there might be a third. And I hear something in here which is hinting. Okay, that's...
Got it.
There's our third. Okay, yay! Okay, so we've definitely finished the second week. So yeah, definitely finished the second week.
I looked up the background of this gas station. It was opened only recently, after a long time close. I should look for more clues inside the building tonight.
Okay. More clues. Okay, so this is the second ending, and then we do another round and we get the third, and then it's, yeah. Okay, so...
The boss must have secured the place after my last break-in. Let me snatch a photo of it.
Electrician Simulator is on Epic for free. Drinking game of home, how many times you electrocute yourself.
Wait, something is not right. Everything changed with just one photo. And the station is unrecognizable. It's a ruin. I wonder what happens if I make another one.
Okay, so it's a... Okay. So, in other words... I've locked myself in here. Alright, so I need to be here and take the photo. Business breaking news. Mysterious investor revives abandoned business. An abandoned gas station on the outskirts of town has recently been purchased and restored by an unknown investor. The station had stood empty for years, and many residents believed the building would eventually be demolished. Instead, it was quietly renovated and reopened in a surprisingly short time. Reports suggest the same investor may also have acquired a struggling supermarket on the other side of the country. Little is known about the individual or organization behind these purchases. Official records list only a holding company registered outside the country. While authorities say no laws appear to have been broken, some locals claim activity around the renovated buildings continues late into the night.
A private investor is apparently buying up failed businesses all around the world. This gas station is just one of many, and it seems its nature is unstable. I managed to pierce through its illusion this night, but I'm still not closer to finding Edgar. Let's go back during the day.
Alright, so... Okay. So, this will be ending 2, and then the third will get... I'm assuming we get answers. But what I am going to do is... Alright, we found more than half of the anomalies. But yeah. So what we're going to do is I do have an ad break that wants to start soon. So before we start the third round, we're going to do the ad break. I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, get myself another drink. And I'll be back. While we do the break, this is an awesome time for you guys to do some networking. So tell us about your stream, tell us what you stream. Hit that exclamation mark streamer, and yeah, get to know each other, and I'll be back.
Another one's coming.
Hey, Minda, come here.
Oh, it's the vagina with fingers!
It ran past all three of you and just darted for me.
Okay. I'd rather a new flight over at fucking Dunning. I'll just keep shitting over the wall.
Shitting over the wall? Dare I ask what you mean by that?
Desperate times, Kissy.
Like, are you perching yourself on the edge of the wall with your hands down and shitting over the edge? Or are you just throwing your shit over the wall?
I'm climbing the wall and taking it down.
Okay, so you climb the wall and take a dump behind the wall.
Yes, emergency situations only. Most of the time I try to make it down to like a Clark and Beale or your fire station if you leave the door open.
Oh, so is that you that's been stealing all of the toilet paper from the supply closet?
Gotta wipe my ass, Jessie.
Turkey, 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 gobble, gobble. I mean, you taste really nice, roasted in an oven with some cranberry sauce. And I'm tempted. I am very tempted right now, Turkey. You are trying my patience. I can make it, 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 I can make it.
What do you mean you can make it?
There's a mailbox here that I have to pull an arm out of.
Oh.
Ah, there's a robot! Like the DLCs, they were more bullet spongy. Alright, yep, those are rocks! Come here, Splodies. I've got a job for you. We're gonna explode more stuff, because exploding stuff is cool. This is my Splody song. My current idea is kill the turrets. They can't shoot me if they're dead.
For ourselves, then the blighters. I told you no one can.
Oh no! Okay, when I'm not trying to kill.
I told you no one can stop me.
I fucked it! 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 Come back, fuckhead!
Correct prompt. I would prefer to have a bigger. And don't forget about those alien hacks. A smart alien can make someone look suspicious by flipping their prompts.
I am a monk and kicking the dog. Kicky dog. I like making up songs. Yeah, pull it without jumping. Okay, one. Yep. Now jump on it. Like that, but without the splush.
Why did you? Why did you do that?
Be very, very careful. We're hunting mungos.
Thankyou.
For a while, at least.
Look how high I can jump! Alright, we're back. Okay. So, yeah. So as you can see, yeah, there's 3. We are hiring Ruin of the Past, and then there's the... So there's one more ending that we're going to check out. So we're going to go back, and then Daylight.
A new day rises, and with it, new revelations.
Okay, she looks fine. Not seeing anything about a car. Okay, that looks good. Says what it's supposed to. That's not moving. Okay, let's check inside the ice container because so I'm usually pretty bad at like checking inside the ice container. That looks fine. Okay, that looks normal from here. Okay. Okay, I don't spot anything there. Something's... Oh.
This will work.
So that's one. Like, there'll be a second one somewhere that we haven't found yet, so... I'm gonna take another, like, really close look. Oh, we were a little bit too close to you then. I didn't mean to be all up in your personal space, but then you probably kidnapped my husband and have him...
Nice catch.
We'll have another quick look, but that's the minimum of 2 that we need to find, so there's pretty much just a 50-50 that we're right, 50 that we're wrong, so...
Nothing out of order here. Nice photo, but I don't think there's anything particular on it.
We got it that 3rd time. I don't know how I didn't notice it was moving. Like, I guess I didn't notice it moving because it wasn't something you're supposed to notice until, like, you leave and stuff.
With each day, I'm closer to you, Edgar.
I am. You look fine. Not noticing anything with your car. Those look fine. Okay. Not spotting anything there. Okay.
Nice catch.
There is something else somewhere because obviously we've only seen that one, and we know that there's at least 2. So but then some haven't been like immediately noticeable. Okay. It wouldn't surprise me if one of these days my car's the anomaly.
Nothing out of order here.
I wasn't sure. I thought they were kind of moving for a moment. He looks fine, but he is doing like a bit of a... bit of a glitchy thing. Okay.
Perfect.
Subtle, but I found it. Alright. I think we've had a pretty good look. If there was a third, I think we would have seen it, so... So we've got the...
The fear of the unknown is all that's keeping me from understanding.
Okay. You look fine. Cal looks fine. Not seeing anything in there. Quick. Okay. Check all the shelves.
I'm good at this.
Okay, so that's one.
This will work.
Just a pair of shoes walking around. Like, but there's nothing to worry about. Nuh-uh. Nothing to worry about. Everything is fine. Alright. We found the two. It's pretty much 50-50. But yeah, I didn't see anything out towards. Nothing stuck out at me, so...
You've gone down the spiral of work,
Okay,
Edgar.
cool.
I'll pull you out of it. Just you wait.
She looks normal. Okay. Everything there looks normal to me. Let's check in here. Because one day there will be something in there. Okay. Checking the shelves. Got nothing there.
Perfect. How does it even exist?
Okay, we've got the 2.
Nothing out of order here.
Just wanted to check. It looked a little sus. Okay. I think we're good. We might not be, but we found the 2, so.
Find the anomaly during
Okay.
the day. Understand it under the moon.
Okay. Like, I've spotted one already. Because that's...
Nice photo, but I don't think there's anything particular on it. Into my collection.
Because, yeah, that was supposed to be all the way back there, but it moved, so... So we got the 1. Okay, it's 2. Hi, Alan. I'll do them in a moment. No problem, Lily. You go get your food. Okay. Okay. My hair back. I don't like. I did not pick a great top for this. I'm gonna face this way. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have spotted the one. So there's at least one more somewhere. This one's subtle. Because I'm not seeing it. Let's have another look outside.
No clear anomalies on this one.
It's just, yeah, like a red light coming from it. Okay. Let's have a look. Make sure nothing's...
Nice photo, but I don't think there's anything particular.
I swear I saw something there. Hi, Flying Dutchman. How you doing? Stream's going well. We're looking for anomalies. We're trying to find out what happened to our husband. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope your day is going great so far. Can we get a thing for Flying Dutchman, please? I'm blind.
Perfect.
Because that is spinning and I didn't say it. It's very... like, it's not an easy thing to say because it was doing that. Oh! And I nearly missed this, which is clearly the third one.
Later.
It's going sick at home, but besides that, good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're sick and I hope you feel better soon. And I hope that by chilling in bed and hanging out here, it makes you feel a little bit better. You'll have noms? What kind of noms have you got?
Nice.
Also, what was with the 2 hours later, Alan? Because if you're trying to insinuate that you've been waiting for 2 hours for me to do squats, I did the squats. I did them.
Home won't feel the same until I bring you back.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so 6 and 7, so 2 more days. You have a chicken biscuit? So it's like, because I know biscuit is something different in the States. Alright. You look normal. You ready for the sickness to go away? But resting usually helps. Resting usually helps. Yeah, they're like savory kind of scones, I think. Chicken burger, basically. Yeah.
Nothing out of order here.
Yeah. Could you get like a freakier photo of yourself? Like
one step forward.
Okay, so that's one. It was weird seeing the difference between Australia and US stuff when you visited. Anyhow, you're off to bed. Work week started this afternoon. We'll probably resurface around Sunday. Okay, I'll catch you then. Great. Like the VOD will be around for you to watch the panic and stuff for Poppy playtime. So you will say Aussie food definitely tastes better and didn't make you feel sluggish afterwards. I think it's because we have very, very strict rules about what can and can't be put in our food. Like when it comes to flavorings and colorings and all of that type of stuff. Yeah. Our bread's also not sweet. Like I know I've had Aussie friends that have gone to the States and they've legitimately sat there and said that your bread tastes like cake. Because it's sweet. And yeah. Plus, yeah, even with our fruit and veggies, we're very, very strict on how things are farmed and all of that, which you want to say Europe wouldn't classify your bread as bread? I think it's in comparison with our bread. I can't comment myself because I've never been to the States. I've never tasted the bread. Yeah, but apparently now you need to try Aussie bread. In all honesty, our bread doesn't it doesn't taste sweet unless you I've heard things even from tourists about our milk tasting better. We've got really good quality milk, and that's probably why we can do coffee with milk instead of needing creamer and stuff. I've heard really good things about our meat tasting better, and even our fruit and veggies, because we're very, very strict about how all of this stuff is done, and you honestly do not think it could just be that you've never had anything to compare it to, so it doesn't taste sweet to you because it's all you know. It was in Ireland. Subway had to change their bread recipe, otherwise it would get taxed as cake, you believe? As an American who has tried Aussie versus American bread, your bread... Okay, that is subtle and I didn't notice it. Hello, eyes!
Here we go.
Okay. I'm glad I, like, obviously, like, we have to come back to look because there's always at least two. But I think we've had enough of a thorough look that I'm pretty confident that we don't have a third. I am in Victoria, so I'm in, like, the Melbourne kind of area. So I'm in the south. Did we end up getting that shout out for Flying Dutchman?
The trail went cold. Here we go again.
You always feel like you get these confused. Marmite is UK, but yeah, Vegemite is Aussie. Vegemite is Australian and is, and I'd like to think I'm not being biased because I have legitimately tried them both. Marmite is superior. It just tastes better. But yeah, I think we forgot just, I also need to do Alan because Alan was mean and made me do squats. So the thing with Vegemite is like unless you grew up with it, like you can't trying to eat it with a spoon.
Ma'am,
It is not something that you should really do because it is really salty and it can be overpowering.
Ma'am.
Like if you're a newbie, the best way to go about it is on a piece of toast. Basically,
Damn it.
Alan got himself stuck because he drilled a little too hard.
I need to make a workbench as well.
High up there.
Ah, workstations is what I need.
Oh. Oh, I need to clip that. That was the perfect swan dive.
After the spoonful, you did an egg on toast with it. That was pretty good then. You put it on a chicken and a biscuit cracker. Yeah. I think like Marmite and Vegemite are actually two very, very different things. But I know the best way to enjoy Vegemite for a first timer, because especially since you can control the amount that you put on, is you get yourself a nice piece of toast. You make sure it's still hot so that when you slather on the butter, it all kind of melts. And then you get like the tiniest little bit of Vegemite on your knife, just enough to color it, and then you spread it on. and then you take a bite. If you can't, if you can't taste it, add a little bit more until it's good. Like that's how we train the babies on it. We give the babies Vegemite in that context and just kind of increase it from there. Why is there...
I'm good at this.
There's vegetables in the mop bucket. I'd never thought to look in the mop bucket before, so perhaps one of the ones I missed previously was like... Yeah, butter on hot toast because the butter needs to melt, and then yeah. Because it helps actually... Because the bread kind of tones down the overpowerness of the Vegemite, so that when you do take a bite, like...
One step forward.
Okay, so there's two. Like, obviously we'll have like a quick kind of look still, but I didn't see anything else in there. Everything else looks kind of cool here. So unless I'm seeing something as I come out. Real butter though, you hate... Yeah, real butter or... Like, that's how I always recommend doing it. Like...
Breathe in, breathe out. Keep a keen eye, Lucy.
Actually, I want to say that it was definitely Vegemite that you had, Lily. Because I think it's you that I saw do put it on the cracker and eat it on that I saw TikTok things, and I'm like, yeah, try it on toast. I think that was you. You ate both that same day you tried back to back? Okay.
Right into my file.
Free money! Okay, so that's one. There's at least one more anomaly. Possibly two. So, like, we have a proper look. And we see if we spot...
Got it.
Yeah, I can't remember if, like, which one would be thicker. Because it's been a while since I had Marmite, because all I remember about is that I didn't like it. Alright, like, ultimately, like, we found the 2. But we're just, like... there might be the 3 in it. I think it's, but it's technically thicker maybe because it's cold and doesn't spread like... Alright, so the Vegemite came in the squeezy bottles. Do you think the Marmite is thicker? You can also get like the Vegemite in the jar as well.
I shouldn't stray too far.
Okay, I think, like, we found the 2. Worst comes to worst, we have to repeat. Yeah, I think, like, when it comes to the squeezy tubes, the taste is the same, but they change the consistency to actually get it to squeeze.
Tonight, I need to get to the bottom of it. I fear that
Marmite peanut butter?
Longer, the boss will get involved himself.
Okay, well, this didn't help at all, thanks. We tried. Okay, so this is the last ending that we need. Okay, so
Where do these signs want to lead me?
Yeah, I'm guessing, obviously, we want to follow the exit signs, and they're trying to guess...
There are people trapped here. What wicked power has put them in here? Wake up! You need to get out of here. Oh no.
They are not ready to come back yet. They would still be in prison even if I let them go. Your husband has passed the trial and freed himself. Go back to him.
Edgar is safe after all, but I don't know what to think about the others.
Okay, obviously...
Hey Lucy, it's me. Let me start with this. I was foolish to leave you. I lost sight of the bigger picture these past few years. I terminated my contract and got on the first plane back as soon as I could. Unfortunately, there was an accident on the way. The doctors are telling me I survived only by some miracle. My whole life flashed before my eyes, and I'm not sure I even liked it. I'm back home now, and I want to change
that weird guy was our boss.
Wherever you are right now, I'll wait here for you.
I thought I would never hear his voice again. It's time for all of us to leave this gas station behind.
Alright, so I'm wondering if by the fact that we've got 2 other guys locked in a base in that essentially it seems like there's 2 other things. So there's a branching storyline. And they've made reference to the first game in this one, which is Before Exit Supermarket. So I'm wondering if there's going to end up being like a 3rd game, because this feels like I don't see there being another DLC for this one. I feel like there would be a new game in a new location. So but yeah, so that's all 3 of the endings for the Daylight DLC. We do still need to, at some stage, do another round of the main game, because I'm missing a memory here. I have 1 memory to do and 3, literally 3 scenarios. Especially you just tried to breathe in your biscuit.